Hello everyone, this is Meltman of Gaming Philosophy, and welcome back. So, doing a bonus stream today, getting back into some Minecraft. You just missed it. When I loaded in, we still had some liquid flux, purple gooey stuff, still around the infusion altar that I made previously. It seems like that if you give it enough time, it just naturally dissipates. So the stuff was giving me flux fluid just by existing, and the flux of my general surroundings is a little bit nasty still. So at the end of last stream, at the very end, we tried to go ahead and make a brain in a jar. Let's see if I can go ahead and figure out where that was. Yes. We tried to make one of these lovelies, which in previous games, these have been very useful because they will capture experience points for you without you having to be there, and then you give them a few whacks and they go ahead and give you all the experience they've been hoarding. Unfortunately, I fell afoul of the instability, and all the useful materials for making it were consumed and created nothing but instability in the area. So what I will be doing during this bonus stream, I'm going to try to do two things. I don't know if I'll be able to get to making another attempt on making the brain in the jar. I want to put that out there now. But what I will be doing... Oh, give me my book back. Give it back. What I will be doing is, one, I will go ahead and be looking at refarming up the materials to make a brain in the jar. And two, I will be researching over here to get an infusion stabilizer. So this is going to require me learning the arcane fusion, but that also requires that I get Vitum. And the fact that I don't have a source of Vitum, because that is natural taint that exists in the world, natural like flux instability that naturally exists, I have not discovered a taint zone yet. So I've got to find that so I can go ahead and do that. That means a bit of exploring. So, in a nutshell, what I need to do is I need to explore. I'll take you with me. I'll take you with me so I have the ability to scan things. Well, actually, you know what? I probably should just go ahead and take you with me, leave you here. I should not need you or you. So basically, I will be wandering into the world. We are going to go ahead and hunt for a source of the foul corruption so we may harvest it. Now, in previous games, what I would do is I would look at making a small base near where that zone is, and then I would go ahead and simply take some grain, take some veg. Do I have any fruit? We have the apples. Any other fruit? What I will eventually do is I will make something along this lines near that zone, because a lot of the things that have that essence in them in previous versions just go ahead and they... I'm going to harvest this one here since it's almost all full grown. They're very unstable. Venom is a decaying essentia, which means that unless you harvest it quick, it decays into this noxious stuff that damages your health just because you have it in your inventory. So, what I will do is I will go ahead and find a location near a source of Vitum. I will then go ahead and build a small base to harvest it. That's the game plan. Now, of course, while I'm out, I will also be looking to gather supplies for another attempt at the brain in the jar infusion. So, more necromatic infusions to come. So I'm going to go ahead, and since we know that we've explored significantly up here and didn't see any tainted source. I think what we might consider doing is we might consider getting into a boat and just boating around the edge of the islands here. Maybe see if we could see an island that is corruptible, because in previous experiences it has been a it has been an island, I think, to keep the taint isolated. And I think that's literally what the developers put in, because taint can spread. But again, in the last version, it didn't spread as much in previous versions. So, because I think they had problems with it just taking over the world. Like it's some Pinky in the Brain masterpiece. Okay, so we have this section here that we haven't explored, but I'm going to go ahead and go kind of northeast, get into this water here. We're going to go ahead and put the boat down, and I'm going to boat around the edge and see if I can do some exploration that merits some discovery of a Venom zone. And this will also give me a means to have a safe harbor, because there's very few nasty things that spawn in the water at night, but there are many nasty things that spawn on land. So what I can do is, if I'm gone from my base for a significant period of time, I can go ahead and at night pop in the boat and go out to sea, minimize my exposure to nasty nasties while I heal up. Okay, here we go. Pardon me. Okay, so we are looking for a tainted zone. And I believe these zones are going to look kind of purpley and decaying. It should be fairly obvious what they are. We know that this zone here is not, it's not Vitim per se. It just, those are like that. Although, it seems like my computer's having a hard time rendering leaves for some reason. Okay. Oh, what's this? Discovery. Looks like we might have an astrological site here. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek to see. See, I knew boating was the thing I needed to do today. Oh god, I love the double jump ring I made. Oh. Another infusion, although a little less morbid than a brain in a jar. Oh, stay off, bees. See, now from what I understand, there's a potential of loot under some of these pillars. I'm just trying to see which pillar hides the loot. The answer would be none. Unless... Well, I'm not going to take the time to mine all this out, because this is not my goal. I know that this is here. So... back to the boat. are you? Deer. Nothing I can learn from you. Okay, then. To the boat. Alright. Buddy McBoatface. Alright. Okay. Hey, random guy, hi, welcome to the stream. Hobby Pro, welcome. Joshua J, welcome to the stream. Seance, welcome. Daniel Rogers. What am I watching now? You tell me, bud. You tell me. Right now, I think you may be watching some random dude explore the world of Minecraft looking for an unstable, tainted catastrophe of a biological zone, which he may or may not find. So this might be 30 minutes of me wandering the world and nothing coming of it. Or it might be, you know, several hours of me advancing my character's knowledge in the world of unholy abominations. We will all see. Hey, Scooter Squad, welcome back, bud. Being though that this is a solo live stream where it's just me enjoying some Minecraft and having a good time, I'm probably gonna have a little bit more interaction with the audience. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop off my boat here, but glowing coral, interesting. That is suffocating. Oh, that is a nice touch to the game. That adds some beauty to the ocean. I love that. Even if there is absolutely no benefit to that other than what it does, that is beautiful. I highly approve. Okay. So not seeing anything that looks overly taint-worthy yet. Wait, what? What am I seeing over here? This is just a snow island over here. Okay. Snowy little berg. And my game froze. Give me just a moment, folks. Yep. The day just started. You're absolutely right. It is 9:13. Seance, I didn't realize you were in Washington, too. Okay. Please tell me you didn't crash. Respond, please. Please respond. Minecraft. Respondez-vous. S'il vous plaît? Oh. Wow. That was a lag spike. Computer, are you doing something that you shouldn't be doing in the background when I'm trying to do this? Pretty sure I shut everything off. Sorry about that, folks. I think it's about time for me to consider whether or not I need to go ahead and format my computer and start the fresh install of Windows. It has been a long time. And every once in a while, you just gotta go and clean that hard drive out. Alright. Well, hello there. random spooky pillar. Looks like there's another shrine over there. I'm gonna go ahead and get close up just to ensure that it's on the map. Okay. And thus, night has fallen. Alright, Wolflink, hey, how's it going, bud? Jax? Justin? River cane. There. Oh, oh. Nothing to be learned from those. Okay. Exploration. Oh look, the zombies. Alright, they caught wind of me. Alright. Alright. I do need some supplies off of them, which is one of the other things I need to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get onto shore here and do a little zombie fighting to pass the time. Because it'll be better to explore during the day. Hey guys, come on. Fight me. Plus service. Oh, hello. Oh. Ow. Go away. It's bad enough that I had to deal with zombies, but... There we go. Poison from a witch sucks. Alright. There we go. Okay. And can we talk about this wonderful glitch here? Oh, hello. I do not need anything from skeletons, though. But I will kill you just the same. Ha! Fear my superior mobility. Nothing really that can be learned here. I guess it's probably just best to move on. I really didn't get anything useful from those zumbles. Time for more exploration. So, things that I need is going to be zombie brains, spider eyes. Those are materials that are going to be hard to come by. Which just means basically slaying a bunch of zombies. Ooh, that's... I don't want to get shot at from the shore. And of course, Vitum is something that I need to go ahead and find a means of locating. Interesting, there's a light source on that mountain over there. Then again, there are things in nature in Minecraft that can just glow. Got some naturally occurring ice. Hi, Zomble. Zippity Zomble. Or the lovely glowing coral. Some of it pretty close to the surface here. I wonder. Nothing that can be learned from it. Okay. Open up our journey map here. So, currently, we've explored a significant amount. There's home base. Explored here. We've seen no signs. Oh, there's a few nasties in the. There we go. So we went ahead and followed the coastline over here, and we found no sign of a island of Vitum or anything unstable. Someone is calling me. Hold on, folks. Hello, this is Jacob White. Speaking, I'm currently in the middle of a live stream. Is this important? Thank you so much. Thank you for being so considerate. You too. Wow. Okay, so that is good customer service. That is customer service. So that was a representative from Chase Bank, the bank that I bank with, not sponsored. The second I mentioned live stream, the aha moment popped on her in her head. She's like, "Oh no, we'll call you back. Don't worry about it." That is the best advertising they could ever get from themselves. Disturbs you in the middle of something important. You let them know what the nature of the importance, and they're like, "Oh no, we will try some other time. You have a good day, sir." That's good advertising for them. I appreciate that. She got exactly right away that this was not the time for a sales call or something like that. A little island over here. Oh, that's not a good sign. You guys see that little thing floating about? Alright. Where'd you go? Crap. Was I seeing things? Guess I must have been seeing things. But it was a little spiny doo-doo that was popping up out of the water that I think they're normal guardians for like sea temples and stuff like that. And the fact that, you know, it disappeared that fast kind of worries me. I'm just getting one of those, you know, standing stones. Another strange altar. Whoa. I didn't jump, it just kind of zapped me up there for a second. Interesting. No, it may be me just hitting space right when the game, yeah. The game naturally makes you jump. Okay. Alright. Hey, Azure Nightshade. Well, why can't you play Minecraft? Speaking of which, I found out that if... Ooh, hello there. It's another, ashy, dark mountainside. If I see a tower with a big red glowing eye on the top of it, I am going somewhere else. Just saying. Especially if there's a bunch of hobbits trying to go and carry a magical item to a volcano. It's a bad sign of bad times. Okay. Wow. That just looks weird. Okay. Let's pop the map right now. So again, we're right here. We didn't explore into here, so we could do that. But let's just wrap around here. So, finding the area where there's naturally occurring taint that I could go ahead and harvest is proving to be hard. But until I find that, I'm kind of stonewalled in my alchemical research. The only thing I can think of is to try to create taint through a through research itself, instead of finding a place in nature that it exists and harvesting it. Literally creating it through research, because there is a in previous versions of Thaumcraft, you could go ahead and create a bottle of taint and then throw it down on the ground, and it would create a tainted zone. Albeit it's very small and kind of grow, but kind of not. But the fact that we haven't found anything nearby that remotely looks like it's going to provide us what we need. Let's go ahead and explore this little island in the center. We might call this exploration bit done. I was hoping that we'd be able to go ahead and find what I was looking for. Hey Em, how's it going? Okay, I'm glad to hear that. It seems like there's some islands out here, but nothing rather big. Sad face. Okay. So. Okay. So I think we've extensively searched over here through this water source. Navigating these rivers by boat is usually a bit of a bother. And again, in the past, if I found a tainted zone, it was definitely not landlocked. It was an island, and I think again that was on purpose to keep it from traveling, because that was the concern with the taint. It was a corruptive influence on the surrounding land, where it would go ahead and spread slowly, creeping out and taking over all of the surrounding environment. Okay, so I think, let's see this, check. Alright, yeah, I'm on the right one. Come with me. Alright. Whoop. And here we go. Back to base. Hoping to arrive before sundown. Hey, Piggo. Do you want... Oh, there you go. I had carrots. They wanted the carrots. Get back to base. Ooh. A little bit of lava there. Hey, sheepos. Alright. Hey, Wayne, how's it going, bud? Alright. Let's go ahead and here. Nothing new that can be learned. Yeah, so I need more zombie brains, more spider eyes. Now, normally I would go ahead and sleep, but I do need zombie brains. And I do have this barrier stone that will keep monsters from getting inside my base, so I don't have to worry too much about the zombies getting too close. Do still need to keep in mind that creepers will be creepy. And I don't want them to get close to the barrier stone because they can destroy it, and that sucks to replace. It looks like my stepping away and letting the natural auras recharge has helped a little bit. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, we got a creeper hole here that I haven't repaired. Probably should take care of that. Ah, here we go. Yep. And this is the benefit of barrier stone. That's a creeper. Not letting you blow up that close to barrier stone. That stuff is a pain to replace. I wish it was more explosion resistant. That would make me happy if it was, but unfortunately it's just as explosion resistant or less than cobblestone. Hey! Yeah, spider. Alright. Hopefully I can get some spider eggs. I see you're stuck. Alright. Zombie hunting. Looks like the fairies are out too. Aren't they cute? And I like having them in my backyard. They only come out at night. And so far as I can tell, they seem to be absolutely peaceful. I leave them alone, they leave me alone. We observe each other from a distance, but we do not interfere in each other's daily lives. Oh goodness! It's a tiny boy. Oh! Oh! Well, isn't this the thing? My barrier stone is being circumvented by shrubbery. That's good to know. So I'm going to have to cut back this blackberry bush and make sure that doesn't keep on happening. The barrier stone only protects a block of height of, I think, 2. So the fact that they can go ahead and jump over the barrier stone, that's something to know. That there is a height limit to it, and that you can only go ahead and protect so high. So I'm going to have to push back that blackberry bush so it doesn't continue to grow out towards. And my game's locked up again, folks. Give me just a moment. Alright. I do love the fact that right now this does not actually impact my streaming capability. Stream's running fine. Beautiful as always. Mel, what do you have in your PC? PC parts. I think I'm running a quad-core hyper-threaded i7 CPU from Intel, GTX 1070 Founders Edition, 16 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM, I believe. DDR3 or DDR4, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's DDR3. I think I decided that I did not need the RAM speed as much, and it was a big price difference at the time. So, yeah, I went with DDR3. Pretty sure. I just don't remember which side my mind went on that coin flip of whether or not it would be worth the extra expense. But the fact that my computer keeps on locking up like this, it's a sign to me that I need to go ahead and offload secure files. I have similar mod specs to yours, and the mod cap keeps crashing. Huh. Yeah. I did go ahead and go into my allowance for RAM for the mod pack and maxed it out, allowing my system to go and use all of the RAM it could ever want. And that I think I was having crashing issues too before I changed that. So I would go ahead and go into, if you are like me and are launching the mod pack through Twitch, what you need to do is go into Twitch, go to your Minecraft settings, and then increase the allowable maximum for RAM. Which this I thought I had fixed because I had. Because these had not, these stops had subsided last time I streamed this, and yeah, my whole computer is acting really slow now. Yeah, hold on, guys. What the what? Okay. Task manager is not responding. Ooh, this is not a good sign. Java TM platform SE binary not responding. Java SE binary is not responding. Oh, great. Close program. There goes Minecraft, folks. All right. Okay. Mm. Let's try relaunching it and see if we can get back anything that we lost. So it's a Java that is crashing itself. So I might have to go ahead and see if I can find an update for Java. So this would be a good time for folks to just take a break, grab something to drink, something to eat, that sort of thing. I'm relaunching it as we speak to see if we can figure out what is causing the issue. That being said, I'm going to bring up Task Manager on the other screen. And I'm going to see what is eating up all of my sweet, sweet datas. Google, why are you being such a ram hog? Oh wait, you're Google. That makes sense. Alright. So the Twitch app itself is using up next to nothing. Task Manager uses up like 4 times Twitch does. Still nothing. OBS is using up maybe, and this is just all CPU I'm talking about. OBS is using up maybe 15-20% of my CPU at max. Java is using up half of my quad or hyper-threaded CPU. So, yeah, and, you know, using up all the sweet, sweet RAM it could go ahead and grab its hands on. And Streamlabs and Google are using about the same amount of RAM. So, again, not an issue. Again, we're not seeing any sort of problems here. All my system details seem to be good. Melt my PC. Your PC's having a meltdown. Everyone run for it. Oh, really? No, see, the thing is here, I'm looking at the stats for it, and everything looks fine. There's no reason for it to spike and crash like this. Maybe my Java is just out of date. I may have to go and see if there's a Java update out. I think that might be it. That would make sense to me because I don't remember the last time I've updated Java. In fact, I think that there's been multiple times where it said, your Java's out of date. And I've ignored those little things. No, Twitch updates Java automatically. Okay, then. Well, that would make sense. Yeah. So, right now, we're just on the loading screen. And it's telling me that the launcher is using almost 5.5 gigs of RAM. Just this loading screen, 5.5 gigs. So now you'll see that I've told it can use as much as, you know, almost 11 gigs of RAM here. So again, 16 gigs of RAM in my system. Nothing else uses all of that up, so it should be fine. But again, we're looking at my GPU, my graphics card, and right now my streaming software alone is using 30% of my graphics card up. And that's because I'm using my graphics card to work as an encoder to go ahead and process everything that I'm capturing on my stream and offload to you guys through YouTube. Yeah. So overall, my system is using 75% of its RAM. And wow, okay, there was a spike on the CPU there. Out of the blue, Java just shut up its usage on my CPU and then dropped back down. But right now, with this, I'm seeing that with 16 gigs of RAM, overall, with everything running in my system, I'm running at around 75 to 77% of my memory. So in other words, running streaming software on top of all the mods Minecraft is very RAM intensive, and I think that's where I'm seeing possibly what's causing the bottleneck issues with the game freezing. I mean, as far as I know, that's the game plan. To do more Pixelmon tomorrow. Unless you... Why does Chrome need 2.3 gigabytes of RAM? Have you met this company called Google? And they want that sweet, sweet data. But yeah, no. My Google isn't using 2.3 gigs of RAM. Right now it's using about 400 megabytes, roughly, of RAM. But it's using 2.3% of my CPU. So I think you may have misread there. Yeah. Welcome to the loading simulator, where I have to relaunch Minecraft because it crashed. Yeah, okay, so Minecraft is getting real. Okay, so I'm currently using 86% of my memory. I may have to go ahead and reduce down the amount of memory that I allow Minecraft to use. Oh, crap. Well, this is a live stream, folks, where if something goes wrong, you find out live. Nature of the content. So let's see here. Let me go ahead and just pull this over here so you guys can see what I'm looking at as this is happening. So let's see. Boom. There you go. So again, 16 gigs of DDR3, I believe, RAM. And while on the loading screen, it has become non-responsive. But it's responding again. If there's any question on what's eating up my RAM. Now, again, I don't know what's going on here because I know I have 16 gigs of RAM in my rig, but 88% of RAM is being used, and I'm not near 16 gigs, so... And these random CPU spikes that happen every once in a while, I don't get. Again, this is a loading screen. This is Minecraft, for crying out loud. Yes, I know there's a lot of mods that it's loading in, but this is still Minecraft. Seance, I've heard that comment before, and I definitely agree with you. Unfortunately, the only old PC I have right now is that I have access to try to use for streaming software was something that back when I had my PC go down and I started shopping for a new PC, my folks thought they'd help. They had a friend that had a PC that they weren't using anymore. And without talking about specs or talking with me in general, they went ahead and bought that old PC off that friend, trying to think, we're going to help our son. This friend of theirs, well, calling them out of $100 for a PC that I wouldn't pay $30 for. To put it simply, if you know anything about computers, you know the sign where the power supply is built into the case of the computer and is non-removable is a bad sign, right? Yeah. So I do have an old computer that I could plug in and try to use. Oh wait, no, I think I got rid of it. Dang. But yeah, it could not handle Chrome. It could not handle getting on the internet. That's how old it was. Yeah. So I could not use it as a streaming machine. But again, giving you guys an idea on why I probably will never play this multiplayer. This is the amount of strain it is putting on for just me playing it on my PC. All the mods, unfortunately, is going to be a consistent single-player experience, because if I have a fairly reasonable system and it is struggling this much, then yeah. Really, Jax? You're gonna bring Ligma into this? Alright. Ugh. Reserved RAM. Ugh. It makes sense, Seance. You're absolutely right. I didn't think about that, but still. Can I reduce the amount of reserve RAM that Windows gets to suck up and hold on to? Just, cut that down to, 4? Windows, why you do this to me? All right. Let's see. You're spamming multiple streamers with Ligma right now. You know that's how Ligma spreads, right? Okay. And we're welcome to another loading screen. Ooh, just saw my face cam actually jerk there. Okay. Building world, loading terrain. All right. How much did we lose? Ah, it saved right at the crash. All right, so we're back at it. So again, apologize, folks, for that wonderful delay. that berry bush back a bit. Oh, we got a zombie head. That's actually useful. I can use some of the elements in that, I think. Alright. Back to it. I think, though, it kind of goes with the saying, if you're playing a version of Minecraft called All the Mods, you kind of have to go in and a grain of salt going in, thinking, maybe this might not be the best experience. So yeah, I'm not trying to hate on the mod pack all too much. You kind of go into if you don't go into this expecting it not to be the most optimized experience ever, you're lying to yourself. Well, hello there. Okay, nothing new I can learn from you. Of all the times, why? Why now? Why? Okay. Okay. So we did have an ancient golem come at us. Whew. Alright. I thought there was a spider around here. Speedy spider. Oh. There you go. Got a spider eye for me? No? Oh. You done messed up, Skelly bro. I had not spotted you yet. Alright. Don't mind if I do. Oh, hello. Yeah, spider I need. Hey, you. Sadly, there went my sword. Okay. But again, we got the spider eye. Really? A magical bow? I'm gonna shovel you into the ground. Oh crap, creeper. Yep, and blow up in the water. There we go. Yeah, I did not want to have that blow up anywhere near my barrier stone. Okay. We got a couple skeleton heads, which again have essence that we need in order to make the brain in a jar. So that's definitely good. Okay. Carrots. Go. Get my veg on. Now, again, one of the things that we need to do in order to to make the stability devices. Let's see here. Let's grab you real quick. So, let's go. Was it artificing or infusion? Infusion. In order to make infusion stabilization, we need arcane infusion theory. So, we need to do some arcane infusion research. Create theory. Boom. Okay. Okay, let's see here. We'll go ahead and go Golomancy. Again, I'm not getting the right draw cards that I want. Let me regain an inspiration. Okay, this requires 1 vial of Cognito, but again, it gets me in the research category that I want to be in. So, that requires I have 1 vial of Cognito though, so let's see. Oh. It'd make it easier to tell what's in the jars if I had these. Okay. Humanist. Do I have no Cognito currently siphoned up? No, it looks like we don't. So let's go ahead and see about getting some. Since I'm going to be doing some research anyways. Get my thaumatic moving on. Get this just in case I need it. Okay. I think the only thing that's going to have Cognito in it is going to be, yeah. Time to harvest the brains that we have. Take the water jar. There's a zombie head in there. Yeah, that'll give me humanist and spirit. Alright, well. There should be plenty of room for all of that. Let's see here. Do I have... I know I've gotten a golem core before. Yep. Sulfur. Throw this in there. All the stuff I don't need right now, just dump it. Okay. Where is... Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. this. Need this. Take that, and that'll allow me to complete the research. Alright. Voltus. What is Voltus again? Let's see here. Essence. Voltus. I have the source of that. Don't think it did. Alright, well, let's make sure that we go ahead and finish up with this. What is necessarily to store in here. Taken care of first. Let's see here. Get this, this. So we have a no. Okay. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and go back to infusion here. Or actually, it was golemancy. See, we need 25 of that, 25 of that, and 25 of this. So this is why I had no problem melting down the brains that I had, because I knew that I was going to need that essential regardless to create the brain in the jar itself. Okay, so we need a source of Voltus, and I don't know what other than feathers is going to go ahead and provide that. Because it is the element of flight, lift, and just otherwise air-based energy. And I have no feathers. Groovy. So the infusion that would go ahead and improve my overall. Now I don't have either of the celestial studies right now, so this is the only path I can choose if I want to continue the research into the infusion, which is what I want to do right now. Groovy. Alright. Well, that simply means that we need to go ahead and take this gear off. Make myself another sword because it's nighttime. And see if we can go ahead and get some more zombie heads and zombie brains. Sugarcane. So I can do more research. Okay. I'm wondering if I can luck into the process of making the taint-based energy. If I can go ahead and find out what is the oh no. Double the creeper, double the fun. If I can find out what is the essential elements that can be mixed to make taint element, I may be able, yes, a brain. I can possibly manufacture victim, the instability element. If I can manufacture it, then I don't have to worry about finding it in the world. So this is bad. Skeleton that can hit me at range, and a creeper that if it gets close enough to blow, it will go ahead and blow up. This is just bad combo. Yeah. That magical bow was not doing me any favors. There we go. Ugh. Come here, Spidey. Like if you guys would drop some more Spidey eyes for me. I mean, you got 8 of them you can spare. 1 or 2, right? Alright. Zombie hunter. Ba-da-da. Alright. Oh, I see a some. Oh. You wearing armor? Really? An armored zombie skeleton? I mean, armored zombie skeleton. Ooh, no. Armored skeleton. Oh, I'm here. Some apples. I guess apples are tasty. It's like, where did he come from? When the skeleton is asleep on the job. Hey. There we go. Let's see. Okay. Oh, crap. Those moments. Those creepy creeper moments. Alright. Those creepy creeper moments. Ooh, I think we got an angry zombie. They're more powerful than normal zombies, and they almost always drop. Zombie brains, unless they don't. Oh, God. More golems. do not have the health for this. These guys hurt. He's right there. Why am I not healing? Heal faster, please. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Oh. Those guys will crush you if you're not careful. Well, look at all the fairies. Hi guys, how you doing? Are there more of you? Hi. Aren't they cute? Little cherubs running around. How did you get on the inside of that? No, you're not supposed to be on the inside. I probably don't have this as well lit in certain areas. It's probably what caused it to spawn on the inside. That could be real bad for me. Imagine if it was a creeper instead of a zombie. Whew. Okay. Okay. There we go. This. All of this experience that I've gotten in solidified form from killing creatures. Alright. Okay. Pitch this stuff in here. How long are you streaming for? Maybe a couple hours. I don't plan to go ahead and do a lot of streaming for the afternoon. I plan to save it mostly for later tonight. And I'll be doing me activating the terabyte for the first time on GTA 5. Okay. So, now that it is daytime, in order to achieve the next part of my research, I need feathers. So, I must hunt for the chickens. The buck box. Nope, creepy creep. Those times when you have that double jump ring where the mobility of it just makes your day a whole lot easier. I heard a skeleton bro. Skeleton bro? Skeleton bro. Skeleton bro. Oh, there you are. Nope. You're not supposed to be out during the daytime, bud. It's bad for you. Yeah. It's bad for you. Alright. Here we go. I made this dirt bridge a while back. It has been useful for me. Whoop. Whoop. Alright. Okay. Chickens. It's a piggo. You don't need the oink oinks, I need the buck box. Where are they? No chickens. Let's try over here. I realized I didn't have any seeds on me, and if I have some seeds, I can go ahead and find a cluster of chickens. I can go and get them to possibly have little chick babies to replace the, there we go. You need that. To replace the ones that I might need to slay for feathers. Ah, I hear you. Where are you, Buck Buck? Yep. There's one. Hoping there's more than just one, though. Where's all your Buck Buck friends? Don't tell me there was only that one Buck Buck. Hi! Yeah, I got something you want now. Yeah, he'll follow me. We need to find another Buck Buck. Where are they? Where are they? Tell me! Tell me or you get no seeds. Yeah, he doesn't know English. Ooh. Banana. High in potassium. Sadly, you appear to be the last Buck Buck, so I'll slay you. Now watch, I will find another chicken 2 seconds later. No, okay. Buck Buck, meet Buck Buck. Have Buck Buck babies. There you go. There you go. You will live in the world. Alright. I got 3 feathers out of that. Now to return to base. Let's see here. So, just generally south. Oh, of all the times to have a lag spike. Alright. Yeah. Land bridge I have is right over here. Do I need to take the land bridge? Can I, hold on. Here we go. Oh. Aha! Here we go. So, we will go in here. Switch our tire up. Okay. Take this. This should be neat. And also need you. And we have the coal on us? Okay. So, we will put the 3 feathers that we've gathered. We will cook them down. We will take the one of that we needed and go over to our research. And there we go. We're going to calibrate. Okay. Instrumentum. Do not have enough instrumentum to pull that off. That. There we go. So. I think it's flint that is mostly instrumentum. But I also think it's flint by regularly. Does my nutrition become unbalanced? Yes. I don't have enough protein in my diet. There we go. Good thing we took care of those chickens. It's actually very useful for me in eating chicken right now. Tasty, tasty buck meat. Silence wait until I'm hungry. Because my dietary dairy and protein is low. Okay. Hey, Joseph, how's it going? So, what's tonight's stream? Yeah, it's GTA, folks. 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. No, I'm not trying to blow up my PC. It just happens sometimes. I swear. If Mel ever makes a complex redstone device, it's game over for his PC. Okay. Alright. Alright, Seance. See you later, bud. And this is kind of what I predicted would happen. There are very few people watching me play Minecraft. Oh, did we lose one of our snow golems? Yeah, I think we went the way of the dinosaur. It happens. That's fun. Okay. Alright. We could reject the Golomancy findings. So there we go. This requires Vitum. And I don't know what makes up Vitum. I haven't been able to find it in the world, nor have I. Alright. I am just going to go ahead and bite the bullet. because I haven't been able to find venom in the world, and I kind of need to know. Yeah. Top research result: how to get venom. Mycelium, which I haven't been able to find a mycelium biome. Okay. Yeah, all this stuff is older Thaumcraft versions. So, let's see here. So, if I look just at the Reddit, there is another mod pack that might help us here. So, the Infestation Spore from Botana. So, here we go. Let's see here. Pop that back up, and there we go. Okay. Okay. So maybe if we throw a mushroom into the mana pool that I have, it might work. Do I have a mushroom? How do I not have a mushroom at this point? Okay. So this is again a mana pool, so I think it should work. Hi. No. This is a toadstool. It doesn't count as a mushroom. Variants of what I actually need. Need an actual mushroom. Here. Hey, brain. Here. If I only had a brain. Okay. So. I wonder if toadstools are a new variant in mushrooms. Shroom powder. Oh, that sounds like it's a smart thing to consume. Powdered shrooms. Let's just experiment here. Nutrient, vegetable, shrimp powder. Actually, I need to be focusing on eating protein that I actually need. And also adventuring in my research apparel, not smart. Okay. Some water crystals. The enemy really didn't have much to go because it was raining out, so... Oh, hello. There we go. Do you mind overheating? There we go. Okay. Let's try this shroom powder. Oh. Okay. Nausea. Okay. Do not eat shroom powder, folks. Highly cannot recommend shroom powder. Alright. Alright. Whoa, hey. I think I'm still on the effects of shroom powder a little bit. Everything seems a little bit kind of focused in. Or I could be wrong. Alright. I have found naturally occurring mana pools, but I need actual mushrooms, not toadstools. I haven't found any mushrooms. Only the toadstools. Which sucks. There you go. Yeah, Spidey. Nebulous heart. Oh, we are pretty much out of inventory space, too. Time to head back to base. Maybe I'll have better luck if I went ahead and searched inside darker areas. Maybe the nether would have some? That's something I could try. I'll throw these in here. Along with these. This, and this, 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 and this. Just throw all that in there for now. Dietary need. Let's see, protein first. We don't have any protein, so it's going to be fruit. All right. All right. Let's see if we can find some mushrooms in the nether. That's all. And boom. My game locks up the second it loads in all the assets for the nether. Oh, why am I not surprised? Because the nether's fun. I was in the nether. Do-do-do-do-do. This was a mistake. I probably shouldn't have gone to the nether, realizing that my machines already have a hard time running this game, period. Shroom powder! Yeah. That was definitely a mistake, Sandre. Should have realized that. So it was like, I can make shroom powder and I can consume it and it can give me vegetable nutrition. Oh, this was totally a mistake. Come on, game. Respondez-vous. S'il vous plaît, por favor. S'il vous plaît. Please. Respond. I broke it. I done broke Minecraft again. Or at least it... Okay, there we go. Alright. Only took, like, you know, a while. See? Totally gonna replant. So again, 6 mushrooms. Boom. There we go. There is a weird and scary place. Let me get out of here. So, if I throw a mushroom into a mana pool, the mana should infuse the mushroom, turning it into an infested spore. An infested spore put on a dirt block creates mycelium block. Mycelium is how they're redefining taint in this to make taint more inclusive with vanilla Minecraft, because, you know, vanilla, of course, is going to have mycelium. So basically, that will be my way to farm Vitum without having to deal with, you know, the nastiness that is having to find a taint biome. Which, of course, that is if it works the way I'm hoping it does. We shall see. That also means that I need to create a location where I can grow mycelium, where it will not interfere with anything else. So, I need to effectively create a mycelium farm. Eat the potato. Oh, ow. Okay. So, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to take down this tree here. There we go. This is a 5x5, yeah? And we'll make that my mycelium farm. Now let's see if this works. If I can go ahead and just throw I don't know how Botana works at all. So, maybe that's something I need to do. Where is the... What's the Thaumonomicon? I think I had to make the Thaumonomicon. The starting book that I lost... I don't know anything about Botana. All I know is I think that's where the mana pools come from. And, yeah. Okay. Why a brain in the jar? Because they are experience sponges. When I put ore in the top of my infernal furnace here, it automatically smelts the ore and puts it into my hungry chest here, but it also drops the experience from that smelting on the ground, and if I'm not nearby to pick it up, then I lose out on that experience that it's gaining from smelting stuff. So if I put the brain in a jar here, it'll gobble up the experience, and then later I can go buy and collect it. So Grandmother Annie, that's entirely why brain in a jar. It is to be kind of a experience battery for me. At least that's the goal. But unfortunately, we've ran into problems multiple times when creating it. And it's typically not an easy thing to make. So Petal Apothecary, which is apparently how you can make pure daisies from shimmering white mushrooms, which I think I can find in there. I've never made this before, so again, all new ground for me. But if it's the easiest way to go ahead and make mycelium, then it's the easiest way to make mycelium. So do I not have any cobblestone? For crying out loud. Really? Really, I have no cobblestone. This just won't do. But actually, it's not that hard to believe. Knowing me, probably had to use it for another project. So we'll go ahead and get a supply of it. There we go. Yeah. Complicated crafting, though, is just one of those things that's kind of my jam. I like something that gets my brain working, that goes ahead and challenges me. Which is probably why I do silly things like all the mods for Minecraft, because... Okay, so if this does not work... It's not a mystical green. Let's see here. Mystical white. No. Mystical white petal. Oh. White petals are gotten from tall white mystical flowers. Do we have any tall white mystical flowers? Did I accidentally harvest it up? Okay. Looks like we got a foraging run that we need to do. Let's see here. probably shouldn't be doing it at night. Boom. Doo-doo-doo. Yes, Bread Gaming. Good VR is expensive. You can go ahead and definitely get into some substandard VR experiences that are fairly cheaper. But I mean, really, the more premium VR experiences are definitely. Oh. Why, hello, angry zombie. Another ancient golem, go away! Whoa! Freaking ancient golems coming out of the woodworks to try to kill me. The hell? Oy vey. I think I pissed someone off. Whew. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, yes. I'm looking for tall, mystical flowers. And I think that... Or, you know, if I could find a pure daisy. That's flax. I need flax. That's what I thought. Okay. I think those are more the plains kind of area, so I think we will head west. Alright. I want to go and get this infusion going. If I can go ahead and get better at infusion magic, I can go ahead and make Boots of the Traveler, which are like, you know, Boots of Speed, which will allow me to cover a lot of ground much faster. I mean, it's one of those night and day differences that once you get it, you can't understand why you didn't go ahead and get it a long time ago. My Ring of the Wind is definitely something that I appreciate because it allows me to go ahead and get that double jump in. But if I can get, you know, boots as well. Okay, so we're looking for tall mystical flowers. We're also looking for maybe pure daisies if we can find them. So again, come over here. It's more of a plains biome in hopes that we see something of those natures. Orchard app. These are lilacs. I'm trying to see if I remember where I've seen tall mystical flowers spawning though, what kind of biome it was. I do not remember. All I remember is it was more of a plainsy biome, like kind of like this, where it was open and there was plenty of winged everlastings. Yeah. All right. Again, we're looking for specific flowers because we're going to have to use the Botana mod pack in order to create, which again, Botana is not something I'm familiar with. Chinese honeysuckle. Okay. Ah! I'm killing myself here just by running around and jumping so much. Begonia. That's what it is. Alright. Mystical orange flowers. I'm just going to start gathering up any mystical flowers that I find because I think they're all part of the botany. You see? Naturally occurring mana wells. Chamomile. But there's a lot of naturally occurring mana. Tithalian spinach. Interesting. Yes. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Okay. This doesn't do me any good unless I can find some white mystical flower. That's the rub here. Britannia's nice and all, but without the white mystical flower, I'm kind of just... Phew. Thankfully there's a territory here. Oh wow, running around so much is eating through my energy reserve. Something fierce. There we go. Quicksand. You know what? Bugger up. Alright. Whoa, hey now. That moment when you feel the wind of the arrow whizzing past your head. That's a poppy. Don't need poppies. Terracotta. Ooh, an Enderman. Hello? I wonder if terracotta is a biome that they spawn on often. Interesting. Come here, you. Just gonna keep on. Yep. Wait for that poison to wear off. And this is why I always bring a lot of food. Seriously. Anytime now. What grade of poison did they hit me with? Holy crap. Alright. You know what? I don't need those. I don't need those. I don't need those. There's so much of this that I don't need. Some of this I could need. Pretty sure I don't need pineapple seeds. Okay. I would totally let that happen. Yeah. I think I just came out here looking for flowers. Okay, there went my weapon. I will shovel you in it next Tuesday. Here, another one. Where is he? Alright, he's going there. Sun's rising, so it's not gonna be much longer. Yeah. When you have a large grassy biome near a lava pool, it's not always good. Fires start. Okay. Nope. Do not want. Still hunting for that tall, mystical white flower. Or that mystical white flower at all. A bunch of wildflowers, that's for sure. Hey Justin, how's it going, bud? Any word on sub-based Minecraft server? That's something that, again, okay, I would love to do, but let me put it this way. There have been a lot of things that I've wanted to do and try to do, but ended up, we don't have enough subscribers for the channel, literally, to sustain it. Like, example, I set up a P.O. box because people said they earnestly wanted to send me stuff in the P.O. box. The P.O. box sat empty for months, and I had to go ahead and literally decide, do I want to maintain the P.O. box, or do I want to go ahead and eat? Because, again, I don't make enough revenue off the channel to maintain the P.O. box. So at this point, I'm pretty sure, since I haven't been paying for the P.O. box, that it no longer exists. I still have the address for it. I still have the key for it. But I need to go down to the postal annex and see how they want to handle the situation, because I can't afford to keep paying for it. And the sub-based Minecraft server is the same thing. For me to go ahead, ooh, that would have, if I didn't have a jello jump ring right then, whew, that would have been bad. I would love to do a sub-based Minecraft server, but it comes down to the sheer fact that there's not enough subscribers, period, let alone subscribers that would be interested in that, for me to be able to afford it. Because I want to do that. I think it would be amazing, but I'm just not making enough off the channel for it to be something that I could afford to be able to do, if that makes any sense. Again, another random lava pool in a place where you don't want lava. So, I would love to be able to do it. I just can't afford to. So, and it's been a lesson in overextension. I have multiple times just decided to go ahead. You guys suggest something, and I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And then later realized that I just can't maintain what you guys want to do. And again, that's been a learning experience for me personally. Ooh. We have a silverwood tree here. I would love to bring some silverwood plants back. Let's see here. That's okay. All right. I think what we're gonna have to do though is we're gonna have to go ahead and mark that this is down here on the map and come back to it. Let's see here. There we go. Did I do it? I don't think I did. New waypoint. Okay, yeah, it's there. It'll be on the minimap now, so we can come back to it later. That was an interesting little... what's happening here? Ooh, the effective warp is kicking in. Alright. We got a lot of cool stuff in my inventory. We got a lot of stuff that's kind of met in my inventory too. Ow. I think I need to go ahead and start heading back towards base, towards lands that are familiar. Because, well, one, I've been burning through the food supply doing all this exploration, but not finding what is that a seems like a rather square structure to be out in the wild. So I saw that and I instantly thought, temple? Ow. Dungeon. Dungeon. No. Ooh. But on the mini-map, I do see what looks like it might be another crater impact. Yay! This is the second one I found. Usually at the center of these, there's interesting things. This is just the first one that you find the chest in. Really, I've gone quite deep into this one. It's a big one. Nope. That lone bunny on the top there. But yeah, that's a sky stone. Alright. We need to head back to something seemingly base-like. Unless... saw a structure in the distance. Series of structures, rather. I don't know if it's a village or a temple. What is... If it's a village, then great. If it's a temple, cool, but I prefer if it was a village. Yeah, temple. I'm not gonna. Well, I know it's there, and I know it's near the marker that I put up for the silverwood tree. Okay. We need to get back. My food supply is starting to get low. Ooh, slime boys. slime balls. Okay. Oh boy. Put that red sand back. Yeah. Again, what I'm running into is I'm running into a situation where my supplies are dwindling, night is falling. I came out here looking for something specific. I did not find it. I need to get back to a territory that I can go ahead and definitely be safe in. So these unexplored things. Oh, that's another thatch hut. Those thatch huts have a lot of enemies in them. Also, some loot. So, remnants of past civilizations. What you'll find in the thatch hut is a small dwelling that's built somewhat underground, with several chests and loot in it. It's worth definitely investigating if you have room to store it in. But my inventory is full, which is the biggest problem. I can definitely continue exploring, but if you can continue exploring when you have no room to store things in, you find lots of supplies that you end up having to abandon and leave behind. So it's not effective way to explore the world if you are in the focus of gathering resources, which is what I am purposely doing right now, trying to go ahead and get resources. So okay. Let's pop the map real quick. I'm currently here. Yep, I am heading in the exact right direction I need to be heading. Oh, nope. Here. Great. Not what I wanted to have happen. I fell in a pool of mana, but when I jumped out, instead of flying off into space, my head hit a barrier, and that barrier kept my head at a certain level. Hi guys. Oh. Someone's gonna have a bad day. Skeleton accidentally hit a zombie. Zombies don't like getting shot. They take a big irritation in being shot, which I don't blame them. Alright. Village that's near my base. Alright. There we go. Alright. This is definitely a great place to restock on food when I need to, which I probably will be doing shortly here. But priority is get back to base without getting blown up. And we are safe-ish. Alright. Before any more nasties get to spawn near my base, I'm going to go ahead and sleep. And here we go. Okay, so we found a lot of petals from mystical plants. We got a lot of supplies for that, and all the petals have elements tied to them, which would be useful for Thaumcraft. But creating these pure daisies, finding these, seem to be hard. I don't know what this floating flower stuff is. I think I'm going to have to do more research specifically for that in order to see about doing this. So, what we've learned is I have gathered more stuff to go ahead and try in another attempt at Brain in the Jar. But we have not been able to research things that will increase the stability, so it's still going to be very unstable. So, being that I have not been able to solve the issue, I think what we'll do is this. Let's see, there it is. I think we will try another attempt at making the Brain in the Jar without having something to help with stability. It's kind of risky, but again, no risk, no reward. Alright. So, got my Thaumcraftian gear on. Not to be confused with Lovecraftian. Two different things, folks. Okay. Spider eyes. Spider eyes. I'll take the zombie skulls. Spider eyes. Zombie brains. Alright. Don't think I'm gonna need these key elements. I know I have some skeleton skulls around here somewhere. Where are they? Oh. Did I not have them? Take that. I'll need this as well as this. Guess I must have been seeing things. I could have sworn that I had the skeleton skulls. I could have melted them down already, though. Okay. So. We want to have a bucket of water. I think we'll need a backup bucket of water just in case. Because, again, things will go ahead and pop off when you're trying to do this. So it's always good to have backup items of just about everything you need. Because you can try to improve the stability or salvage something that's gone south by go ahead and bringing in more of the resource. Okay. So, That being said, come on, Minecraft, I want to go and try to make this work. I don't need you freezing up on me. We'll wait for it to go ahead and respond. So basically, what we need is a little bit more of this sense element. I'm pretty sure I have more than enough for the cognition and the undead elements, 25 each. The sense element, that's the one I think I need to focus on. Anytime, Minecraft, please respond. Okay. And I know it's definitely RAM that I'm pretty sure I'm maxing out on. So I'm going to have to look at solutions. Come on. Minecraft. Yeah. See? A little spinning circle of doom. It's not responsive, and I can't even bring up Task Manager. Not to be confused with the red ring of doom. Okay. Wait for program to respond. Do I want to end process? No, I don't want to end process. All I'll do is look at what's going on here. Why is disk use at 100% utilization? What is nothing's utilizing that much of the hard drive. Why is I've done everything I could to try to go ahead and get this to work. And the fact that it's literally the fact that that's not what I want to do. The thing is, my system is saying that we are running at 85% memory when this is suspended. Boom. Let's once again relaunch it. The only thing I can do. So again, I do apologize for all the mods being very unstable. 3 hours in, had to completely restart it a second time. And is it going to restart? Yes, no, maybe so. There we go. Okay, so since we know this is going to take a while, folks, I'm going to go ahead and take a break here. I'm going to go ahead and get something to drink, maybe something to snack on. I advise everybody that's watching at home, probably do the same. We'll be back momentarily. All right, folks. I went ahead and I'm looking at the numbers and everything, and the fact that we've had so many problems with this. Um, Trying to get this up and how long it takes for this to get up. I think I need to go ahead and call the stream here because it takes so long to get back in here. And the one thing I wanted to do was I was looking at going and trying the alchemical mixture to go ahead and infuse and create a brain jar again before the ending the stream because we'd been going for 3 hours and I do need to get some more rest before I do tonight's GTA stream. I think I'm gonna look more on all the mods, seeing if there's some way I can optimize this a little bit better so it does not have the lag and freeze issues and the crash issues, which I haven't had crash issues before. So I think I need to do a little bit more research on maybe a better way to run this, and who knows, maybe even look at possibly a means to go ahead and run Minecraft better, or at least this mod pack better. Maybe even look at having to expand the amount of RAM that's available in my rig. But the thing is, having to do it where 16 gigs of RAM is good for just about any other game, having to do it for specifically a mod pack for Minecraft. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and sadly, due to the crash issues and the massive RAM issues that's needed for this mod pack, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it there, folks. So I'm sorry. I want to do more of this, but with the issues that I'm experiencing, it's not exactly the best streaming experience. I don't want to go ahead and put you guys through the ringer of sitting here through load screen after load screen, freeze up after freeze up, and crash after crash. I feel kind of bad. I feel like I'm just not providing the right experience for you guys to be watching. So thank you so much if you tuned in and you were hanging out this whole time. I really do appreciate that. I will try to do my best next time for this game because I want to bring all the mods to the channel. Since I don't see a lot of people doing it in a streaming format, and I think I know the reason why. It's there's a lot of downtime that you have to go ahead and cut through. So, thank you so much for watching, everyone. As always, stay frosty, and I will see you later tonight.